What if your dog already knows you love him and he's been telling you this whole time? Most people think love is something only humans can truly understand, but science says otherwise. Your dog's brain is wired to detect your emotions, your intentions, and your affection, sometimes better than the people around you. And right now, your dog might be giving you 7 clear signs that he feels completely loved by you. Are you missing them? Think about the last time you walked through your front door. Your dog didn't just get excited. He lost his mind. That tail wagging, those jumping paws, that desperate need to get close to you. But here's what most people don't realize. That reaction isn't just habit, it's love. And it goes much deeper than you think. Dogs have been living alongside humans for over 15,000 years. In that time, they didn't just learn our commands, they learned our hearts. Researchers at Emory University discovered that the smell of their owner activates the reward center in a dog's brain. Not food, not toys. Just the scent of you makes your dog feel good. So when your dog sniffs you the moment you walk in, he's not being weird, he's savoring you. Now here's the first sign. Does your dog make eye contact with you, not to beg for food, but just to look at you? That's not nothing. That's oxytocin. The same bonding hormone released between a mother and her newborn child is released in your dog's brain when he holds your gaze. He's not staring at you. He's hugging you with his eyes. And what about this? Does your dog sleep near you, or even on you? Dogs are pack animals. Where they sleep is where they feel safest. If your dog chooses to curl up next to you instead of his perfectly comfortable dog bed across the room, he is telling you something powerful. You are his safe place. You are his home. Here's one that surprises people. Does your dog bring you things? A toy, a sock, a random stick from the yard? This behavior goes back to their instincts. Dogs bring gifts to the ones they love. It's their way of sharing, of saying, I thought of you. Next time your dog drops a slobbery tennis ball in your lap, don't brush it off. Accept it like the love letter it actually is. Pay attention to his body language when you're upset. Does he come closer? Does he rest his head on your leg or push his body against yours? Dogs are emotionally intelligent in ways that still stun scientists. They can detect changes in your heart rate, your breathing, your cortisol levels. When you're sad and your dog refuses to leave your side, he's not confused. He's chosen to be your comfort. On purpose. Notice whether your dog checks on you during walks or playtime. Does he glance back to make sure you're still there? That quick look over the shoulder. That's called referencing. It means you are his anchor. His security. He's not just running around, he's running around you. And finally, does your dog yawn when you yawn? Studies show dogs catch yawns from their owners more than from strangers. Contagious yawning is linked to empathy. Your dog is so emotionally connected to you that he literally syncs with your body. Here's the truth. Your dog doesn't need words to say, I love you. He says it every single day. And the way he looks at you, follows you, protects you, and chooses you over and over again. So now I want to ask you, which of these signs does your dog show the most? Drop it in the comments below. And if this made you want to go hug your dog right now, go do it. He already know. Most people think eye contact between a dog and a human is just a dog being curious or waiting for a treat. But science tells a completely different story. And it's one that will change the way you look at your dog forever. When your dog looks into your eyes, something extraordinary happens inside both of your bodies. A hormone called the oxytocin is released. You may have heard of it before. It's often called the love hormone or the bonding hormone. It's the same chemical that floods a mother's brain when she holds her newborn baby for the first time. It's the hormone that creates trust, attachment, and deep emotional connection between living beings. And here's the breathtaking part. This happens between you and your dog too. A landmark study published in the journal Science found that when dogs and their owners gazed into each other's eyes, both experienced a significant spike in oxytocin levels, not just the human. The dog too. This means that when your dog looks at you, really looks at you, not because food is involved, not because he wants something. He is literally bonding with you on a biological level. Think about what that means. Your dog doesn't have words. He can't write you a letter or send you a message. But when he sits across from you and holds your gaze with those soft, warm eyes, he is communicating something ancient and pure. He is saying, You matter to me. I feel safe with you. Love you. This is why trainers and animal behaviorists often say that mutual eye contact is one of the most powerful relationship-building tools between a dog and his owner. It's not just cute, it's chemistry. It's connection. It's love expressed through a look. So the next time your dog stares at you for no apparent reason, don't look away, old dead gassy. Let it happen. Because in that quiet moment, both of your brains are releasing the same hormone that bonds parents to children and partners to each other. You are not just a person to your dog. You are his person. And those eyes are his way of hugging you without using his paws. Sleep is one of the most vulnerable states any living creature can enter. When you are asleep, your defenses are down. You are exposed. You are unaware of danger. And because of this, please, hara one sentence, kayo, alag, halaga karki, liko, kachi space. Animals, including dogs, are incredibly selective about where they choose to sleep and who they choose to sleep near. In the wild, dogs and their ancestors slept in packs, huddled together, not just for warmth, but for safety. Sleeping next to another meant trusting that other with your life. It meant believing, on an instinctive level, that this creature beside me will not harm me and might even protect me. Now, bring that instinct into your living room. Your dog has a bed. Maybe it's soft and comfortable and perfectly sized for him, but he ignores it and curls up next to you on the couch, or sneaks onto your bed at night, or simply lies on the floor, pressed against your feet. Why? Because you are his safe place. Not the bed, not the room. You. When your dog chooses to sleep near you, he is making a deeply instinctive decision that goes beyond comfort. He is placing himself in his most vulnerable state, unconscious, unguarded, completely open. And he's choosing to do that next to you. That is not a small thing. That is the highest form of trust a dog can offer. Researchers who study animal behavior note that dogs who sleep close to their owners show lower stress hormones and greater emotional stability. The proximity to their owner literally calms their nervous system. Your presence, your scent, your breathing. It all tells your dog's brain, you are safe. You are loved. You can rest. And on the other side, many dog owners report sleeping better when their dog is nearby too. This is not a coincidence. The bond is mutual. The comfort flows both ways. When your dog presses his warm body against yours in the middle of the night, he is not being clingy. He is being completely, unconditionally devoted to you. You are not just someone who feeds him. You are his family, his pack, his entire sense of security in this world. And every night he chooses to sleep near you, he's choosing you all over again. Has your dog ever dropped a toy at your feet the moment you walked through the door? Or carried a random object, a sock, a stick, a shoe, and presented it to you with that proud, wiggling energy? Most people laugh it off, or gently take the item away. But what's actually happening in that moment is something deeply meaningful. And once you understand it, you will never see that soggy tennis ball the same way again. This behavior is rooted in your dog's oldest instincts. Dogs descend from wolves, and in wolf packs, sharing food and bringing objects back to the group was a critical social behavior. It was a sign of contribution, a sign of belonging, a sign of love within the pack. When a wolf or wild dog brought something back to another member of the pack, it was saying, I thought of you. I want to share this with you. You are important to me. Your dog still carries this instinct, but he has redirected it entirely toward you. You are his pack. You are the one he thinks about. And when he picks up that toy or that random item and brings it to you, he is acting on thousands of years of evolutionary love language. But it goes even further than instinct. Dogs who bring gifts to their owners are also expressing excitement and affection in a very specific way. When dogs feel overwhelmed with happiness, like when their favorite person comes home, they often need something to do with that energy. Picking something up and carrying it gives them a way to channel their joy. And who do they bring it to? You. Always you. Some dogs even bring their most prized possessions. If your dog drops his absolute favorite toy at your feet, understand what that means. He is giving you the thing he values most. In his world, there is no greater gesture. It's the equivalent of a child handing you their most treasured item and saying, "Here, I want you to have this because I love you." So next time your dog parades toward you with something in his mouth, receive it with the love it was meant to carry, because that moment, however silly it looks, is one of the most genuine expressions of affection your dog knows how to give. Of all the signs that your dog knows you love him, this one might be the most astonishing. Your dog doesn't just live with you, he syncs with you, emotionally, physically, energetically, on a level that most people never fully appreciate. Let's start with the yawning. Studies conducted by researchers in Japan found that dogs were significantly more likely to catch a yawn from their owner than from a stranger. And contagious yawning, scientists believe, is directly linked to empathy. The ability to share and understand the emotional state of another being. When your dog yawns because you yawned, he is not just mimicking you. He is empathizing with you. He is so emotionally tuned into you that his body responds to yours automatically. But it doesn't stop there. Dogs can detect changes in your heart rate. They can smell shifts in your cortisol levels, the hormone your body releases when you're stressed or anxious. They can hear the difference in your breathing when you're calm versus when you're upset. Their senses are so finely attuned to you specifically that they become a living, breathing monitor of your emotional state. This is why your dog comes to you when you cry. This is why he gets restless when you're anxious. This is why he seems to know, before you've said a single word, that something is wrong. He's not guessing. He's reading you with every sense he has. And perhaps the most powerful expression of this emotional syncing is what happens when you are at your lowest. When you are grieving, heartbroken, or exhausted. Your dog doesn't walk away. He moves closer. He presses against you. He rests his head on your lap and stays there, quietly, for as long as you need. He has no solution to offer. He cannot fix your pain, but he refuses to let you carry it alone. That choice, to stay, to be present, to absorb your sadness alongside you, is one of the most profound acts of love that exists between two living beings. And your dog makes that choice because of the bond you have built together, because you have loved him. He has become so deeply connected to you that your pain becomes something he feels the need to respond to. Your dog is not just a pet who shares your home. He is an emotionally intelligent, deeply bonded companion who has wired himself to feel the world through you. And every time he syncs with your emotions, he is proving something beautiful, that love, real love, does not need language. It just needs presence. And your dog gives you that every single day.